let's watch this video.
Known to shed their skin in the 9 year, it's a year of completion. So one of the things I expect is just like the Berlin Wall fell in 1999, a universal 9 year and a universal snake year. I expect the wall between Canada and America to fall too. And I expect real movement for Canada to become the 51st state, or obviously more states because Canada's a big place. I think they got 7 provinces. I also want to point out a while ago, Barack Obama said something that, a lot of people laughed at. He said 57 states, and a lot of people laughed at that, but, people who actually knew some things, they weren't laughing because they knew exactly what Barack Obama meant. You see, there's 50 states and 7 provinces plus different territories in Canada. That's why Barack Obama said 57 states. Because there's 7 provinces and 50 states, that's 57. That's why he said it. It's going to happen. It might take some time, but the movement is going to start happening at a legal process because the Canadian citizens want to be American citizens. And listen to me, if you're in Canada right now, one way or another, this is going to happen. But I would prefer an easy transition. So you need to understand that your standard of living has dropped severely. There's 50 American states. The average Canadian GDP, if it was American, would be the 49th. You are behind states like West Virginia. You are behind states like Mississippi, the poorest of the poor in America. You need to come to America, number one, for greater prosperity. The second thing you need to come to America for is security. You have the Chinese basically buying your houses at a level which is unsustainable. The average $1 million house in Canada can look like a shack. A literal shack. And this is what the Chinese Communist Party has done to you and to your economy. America will protect you, and America has the strongest military in world history. You join us, you become stronger. You join us, you become protected. As of right now, Justin Trudeau has destroyed your nation.
My first commentary will be that there are no countries on Earth. They are just an illusion. Everything is on the domain, on the control of a single totalitarian power. So all of this is just show for slaves.
And you have to take drastic measures to fix it. And the drastic measures to fix it is for Canada and America to become one. And guess what? After that, we're going to holler at Greenland because that's the 52nd state or 58th. And then we're going to look at northern, I don't want all of Mexico, but the people in northern Mexico, I've talked to the people there. First of all, northern Mexicans are really rich. They're not like the poor southern neighbors, okay? They're not like the people in Mexico City. They consider themselves more American than they do Mexican. I want that to be part of America as well. Because we are facing a threat of the Chinese Communist Party that we've never faced before. It's a world domination play. We have to increase our GDP. We have to increase it because you have to understand, when Rome was falling and the Republic was failing, a man called Augustus Caesar came to power. And he became a dictator, there's no doubt about it, but he was a benevolent dictator. And because he took power, that republic didn't die. It evolved to something else. Now, you can use different terms to, class. Some people would call it fascism. Some people would call it other things, a dictatorship. But it was a benevolent dictatorship where the person, Augustus Caesar, cared more about other people than he did about himself. That was, you just got to find the right guy. And I truly believe that Donald Trump.
We have no way of proving any of what history is written.
Trump is the guy to form the North American Union. It is what it is.
Donald Trump is the puppet, is the character within this movie that we are all watching that might make the decision within the movie, but someone else wrote the script.
But again, I want people to understand enemy signs are very real. Justin Trudeau is about to find out. XQC is about to find out. Arnold Schwarzenegger is about to find out. If you live in the countries of India, if you live in the countries of Pakistan, found in 1947, if you live in Turkey, found in 1923, those are pig imprinted countries. There's going to be problems there. I'm not saying this because I don't like you. I'm not saying this because I have something against you. I'm telling you because this is fact. It is what it is. People just got to understand how this works. And if you want to join GG33 Academy, if you want to learn this at a much deeper level, it's $98 a month, or you can join for a lifetime for $629. Links upstairs. If you want to join GG33 Bronze, much more advanced info, about 1,000. If you want to join GG33 Silver, then it's about 1,800. Those are enough to make anyone dangerous. Absolutely anyone dangerous. Links up there. And I want to make this abundantly clear. GG33 Gold is a whole different animal. Non-disclosures, a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're a person, quite frankly, who's rich, then like you got to show me you have money to actually get in gold. You have to actually prove it. So it is what it is. I do that for a reason. We'll talk about that. Enemy numbers are in GG33 Bronze and Silver. You want to learn enemy numbers? It's right there. It really is.
Yo has already disclosed the enemy numbers 3 and 4 and 1 and 9.
Appreciate that, Rachel. Again, I have noticed a lot of people named Rachel are very kind souls. It is what it is. You know, I'll leave with this. I'll tell a Kanye West story. Kanye West was born 1977. Him and Tom Brady have so much in common. It's absolutely ridiculous. Tom Brady born
They're both a part of the Illuminati.
1977. He caught his big break when Drew Bledsoe, the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots, got injured. He caught his big break, and he basically took over the starting position, never let it go, is the best quarterback of all time. And a lot of that has to do is when he started, when he imprinted that energy. Snake imprinted the snake here. He won 7 Super Bowls. Probably never going to get beat. Mahomes ain't going to come close to 7. He beat him, actually. Then you look at Kanye West. Jay-Z was doing an album called The Blueprint. And Jay-Z, his producer, basically left for some reason. He needed to find a new producer. And just like Tom Brady, the snake, caught a break in 2001, so did Kanye West. Jay-Z hired him. And The Blueprint was one of the most critically acclaimed R&B albums of all time. I'm not, some...
When you own the world, you can make anything highly critically acclaimed. You can make anything successful. You just make whatever you want to be pushed forward.
R&B expert, but I know it's right up there. And 2 snakes came up in the snake year. I'm looking for a LaMelo.
I'm not saying this isn't true. I'm just saying when you write a script of a movie, you can make an ugly guy be able to get a very good looking woman. You can make any unreal, unrealistic thing become possible, doable.
All of the Charlotte Hornets and Anthony Edwards of the Minnesota Timberwolves were both born in snake years to absolutely dominate the NBA come the year of the snake. I'm looking for snakes to start dominating. Kai Cenat, I believe he's the #1 streamer in the world. Guess what? He's going to get bigger. He's a 22 life path, and he's born in the year of the snake. He's going to hit his peak next year, and his peak is going to be higher than Aiden Ross or any of those other guys ever had. You can tell things by numerology and astrology. This is the future. This is the future. And quite frankly, the year of religion is coming to an end. Some of you guys might be religious, and if you are, if that helps you in life, cool. I quite frankly don't believe that a virgin gave birth to Jesus. I don't believe in a literate man help write the Quran. I don't believe those things.
I believe it is the Quran that was written by AI. It's very easy to check that. From the numbers within the book, there are, they call this code 19 or something. The, either it was very hardworking people that wrote it, or yeah, an AI, a computer with artificial intelligence. You have to understand that what we think of our past might be nothing like we were taught. I mean, if the government educates you in school, it wants you to get an idea of what reality is. Does it stems to gain something from it? If some whatever influencer in the internet that you can call an influencer, anybody who has like 10, 20k subs is already at the size to be influencing others. Do you think those people aren't being controlled already? No way.
If that makes me a bad person in your eyes, so be it. I don't believe it. I need facts. I need 100% evidence. And I provide the evidence. I say 28 is the number of wealth. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Vanguard, Dallas Cowboys found 28 most valuable.
It is true that they are, but the thing is, what else is the reason they are?
Football franchise. I give you proof. Go to Rolex. All the 28s are there in their commercials. I give you proof. I don't demand fake. I give you proof. And numerology and astrology is going to replace all of this. And, you know, I don't want this to sound mean, okay? But you're really going to be laughed at in the future by your grandkids and your great grandkids if you don't get with the program. And the program started in 2023, but it's really going to kick in next year. That's what it's going to be. I implore you during the.
By the way, if you are being laughed at by the majority of people, you're probably right. You probably found something out, because everybody is, like he's saying, following a program. They are being NPCs. It's exactly when you don't follow the program, when you think for yourself, when you have a different point of view from the mainstream, that the matrix comes to disencourage you. And if you force it, they might replace you. It is what it is.
You're the snake, and the snake is the best at the occult. Snake is the sixth sign. Occult starts with O. O's the 15th letter. 1 and 5 is 6. Occult. O-C-C. That C-C is 3-3. Snake, 33s are the best at this, and this is why I'm making this mainstream. Because that is what was demanded from me.
He's literally telling us that making this numerology and astrology mainstream was demanded from him. My question is, by whom? Thanks for watching.